Hey, and welcome back to the 5 Highly Effective Lead Generation Strategies series. This is Supriya, your host, and in this episode, we're diving into email marketing. It's known as the gold mine, and you need to not ignore it. So, for every dollar spent on email marketing, businesses see an average of $42 in return. This is research and evidence-based data that you can use to motivate yourself to deploy email marketing in your business. The story that comes to my mind is back in the day where I didn't have any systems. I was using MailChimp to collect, some email addresses of people that I would send email blasts to. Back then, I really had no value or any idea of what email marketing was, because whenever I would speak to a marketing professional or someone that was already selling that service, they would make this to be such a big thing and such a high investment. I would always get scared and I'd just go, no, I'm not going to do it. Okay. But later on, as you know, I had to turn things around and I deployed email marketing designed by me, and it did help me get such a good return on investment that every person that worked for me, they were always giving me feedback like, Supriya, I just love how good you are at communication. I just love how as soon as I joined, I just felt at home. Okay, people would give reviews and feedback like that. As soon as I got in touch with you, it just felt like I was at the right place. Yeah. So email marketing is such a good resource and such a good strategy that I need to let you know you need this. Okay. Thinking about your email marketing, if you want to think about it as an easy thing to refer to, think of it like a bank account. The more you nurture it, the bigger your ROI over time. So if you're not putting any money into your bank account, guess what? You're not doing anything, right? You're not getting the most out of it. So you're looking at it as an investment, okay? If your email list is growing, then you're going to see return on investment of your time nurturing them as well. Do you have to sit there and write every email all day, every day? No. Again, whatever I share with you can be systemized, automated, and yes, you will have to put the groundwork in first, but then you don't touch it again. Okay? So if you're a part of my email list, how many emails do you get in a month? Do you know that? Exactly. So exactly that. And my newsletters are posted on newsletters on LinkedIn. And so if you're part of my LinkedIn group, you get 2 newsletters a month. So I don't bombard anyone and I never actually do bulk emails, and in my email marketing, there's email sequences that I use for different purposes. And why I've set that up is because I know the return on investment of that work, right? I spend a lot of time setting them up. And you will need to put in that work at the beginning, but once you do it, you don't need to touch it. Let's talk about why it works so well. With email marketing, as I was sharing, people that, when I actually used it, people that came into my ecosystem, they felt like they were home. They felt like they belonged. They felt like it was all about them. Me, I was off doing my work, right? I couldn't have done that without using email marketing. So why it works is because people want value, right? And when you directly speak with them, you make it a personal experience. It actually gives you an interference-free channel of communication to them, which makes communicating your values so much more easier. So it is seen as the most highest converting strategy ever, especially when someone has deliberately subscribed to you, being that they're getting value from you and they're someone you're speaking directly to. Another reason why it works so well is because, as I mentioned before, you can automate them, and these automations can actually work even when you're offline. Meaning, when you sign up, okay, one example is when you sign up for my How to Be a Client Magnet free mini course, okay, which I highly recommend you do, because this is the system you need to get out of scarcity mode, to come into your magnetic mode and, show up in the marketplace with the confidence that you need, so that you can actually collect more leads even when you're sleeping. So when you do that, you'll see how I've set up this automation. And it's a strategy that I use to be able to have more people see the value of working with me, right? Next, it's cost effective and it's scalable, meaning there's no need for expensive ads, and it's so cost effective that if your list is small, you pay for a small list, right? As your list grows, you grow with it. When your list grows, that also means there's more opportunities that you're going to get to make more income. So by all means, your aim is to keep growing your list. And the bigger your list, the higher the return on investment is going to be with these strategies, with these thinking models. And it's scalable, because whether your list grows to 1,000 or 1,000,000, all your automations are going to take care of it. You're not having to write that many more emails. It's just your system will do it, right? It's so effective. So I want you to go ahead and access the mini course to learn the actual system, because when you learn the actual system, then you're going to be able to set up your email flows, okay, set up your nurture sequence, set up your sales sequence, all the things that you do with email, you'll be able to set them up as automations. And guess what? You won't have to do them again. And anyone that comes in contact with you are instantly going to feel like they're home, like they are at the right place at the right time. You are the right person they should be speaking to. And guess what? You won't even have to be there to do it. Sound good? Well, don't wait around. Go and take action right now and get subscribed, and you'll see what I mean, but also apply it for your business. Okay? Take care, and I'll see you at the next one.